So, let's see here. Who is who here? Uh, Greg. Right player is Gregory. So that's Gregory Protich at the right. He is from Switzerland, and he is playing Power Monolith, which is, yeah, kind of his deck. He always plays it. Left player is playing. He is not American. He's from Norway, and his name is that's Odin Dusland. I need to check the spelling because I'm horrible. Something on D. Okay. Okay. Here we have the special. Yeah, but Makistar, I needed to try to get the real letter there. And so we have the players. Please do not play games there. I would love it if you didn't. And this is round 5. It's a little bit of our like buffered zone for people not coming in here, like you are. So if there's another table, please. And there has been the other round, so it's probably possible. No, there is no way to look at the standings. We don't really care about the standings, actually. And Honka! Honka! Kan du säga åt feature match att börja? Perfect. And the feature match can start. Oh, shaking hands. Good. These are people who know their stuff. No, we don't really care about standings, so we haven't. We take the fun decks. I don't even know, like, the points of Odin or Gregory. Or actually, I do. Thank you. They are both at 3 points each, 1 win each. That was cool. Cool. I have actually standings here as well, but that's not. There. Is standings really that important? Odin's Black White X on Instagram got me into Magic. Oh, Odin is fucking amazing. So, here we have lands from both players. I can tell you guys that we have 6 players on 12 points. And, yeah, their players probably won't be featured on stream. That's the most important part. So, we have a demonic. So Odin is demonic tutoring. What do you think he is going for here? No, this is round 5. So 12 points is 4 and O's. Carl. No, wait, please, guys. That table is our like no. It's out of bounds. Sorry, Alessandro. Gayol, don't be a douche. Okay, back to the game. Oh, we have the small book, Down Tomb here. I'm probably go for Paramonolith. I actually don't think Odin has enough answers to be able to combat it. But Odin can also go on the aggressive side quite quickly and try to win that way. Finger out. But actually, the small tomb, Yalom tomb, is quite good here for Odin to really try to find the correct things. Also to discard a fatty, which he then can use like scavenger folks to get back. But here you also have Odin is playing scavenger folks. And if you don't know what scavenger folks do, I am going to show you. Because you can sacrifice scavenger folks to destroy an artifact. So that's an on-board trick. So if he's able to play that untapped with it, Gregory can't go for the combo. Because he can always just respond with scavenger folks. And that gives Odin a decent chance. Odin playing Brook Egg, as seen here. Hey, why should I buy a beer, Xerxes? Irvin is great, but why should I buy a beer? I'm just Mr. Weirdfinger. Let's see here. Odin's deck. Xerxes, if you become a patron, I'll buy a beer. And I have Odin's deck list actually. He's playing 2 scavenger folks. Got PayPal. Yeah, probably I am. I don't really know. Don't use it much as it's not amazing. Yep, that went fast. Gregory just won, I guess, because I checked the chat and then it was over. Gregory. Whoops. So, Paramoli isn't boring. It's one of the few combo decks that's actually like playable. And a format needs combo decks to be a good format. You just need to have the right answers. But yeah, I think Paramol is favored in this matchup. But we needed to put Odin on some like this is his round. And with Scavenger folks, he still has a chance, and he has need more leprechaun wards. Yes, that we do. Um, he plays absolutely no other answer in the main deck, and I don't have his sideboard. Whoops. No, Michael, no one is playing for Concursion because I'm not playing. That's a big problem. For some, like, people don't think for Concursion is good, and I don't understand why. Someone's trying to do something here. Sorry. Sorry, guys. Trying to keep up with social media as well. God damn it. So, who do you think win? He probably have crumbles. Yeah, like if he doesn't play 4 crumbles in the sideboard, he's doing it wrong. So, I'm suspecting that. If 4 crumbles and maybe more scavenger folks, at least 2, then he has a good chance to actually be able to beat Gregory. My beers. How to become a Patreon. Okay. Patreon.com/Wak-Wak-MTG. And I'll buy a beer for.
Excuse me.
Yep.
So I
A local beer.
yeah, locals. So
Do you know? Do you have the story about the name?
yeah, I knew the people.
You're.
Yeah, they're my single best friends in the whole wide world. After you, Gordon.
I was just about to say, isn't that me? But you were very quick enough.
Yeah. So
Gregory has kicked
are
us.
are you just trying to promote your Patreon, Gordon,
Patreon.
on stream?
No. Xerxes here wants me to buy a beer, and he asked for my PayPal.
Okay.
I said, become a patron, I'll buy a beer for Irvin.
Oh, nice.
Probably I'll do it anyway, but
I don't. You can be a patron. I can buy a beer for Irvin. I will sell my cards and buy him a beer.
don't be like that. I'm trying to get a patron
Yeah.
and also buy a beer.
Yeah.
This is my beer to buy. Don't be that
Okay.
guy.
It's your beer to buy if someone becomes a patron and gives you money. Oh, for only 20 euros, I will buy one a beer. Okay,
How much money do NoobCon pay me to bring my equipment here?
I bought you 2 stands.
Yeah, you actually did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're yours to keep, so I mean, yeah, sure. Kalle gave you this, which I assume
Oh,
is like, I think-
1,000 euros.
I don't know
At
if you can
least.
tell, but it's like, it's a weird original art.
Right, at least 1,000 euros.
Yeah, and it's like the second button ever made. I mean, it's
Like, this is stupidly.
that-
He is brilliant
I
in
mean-
Jimmy Coon's face.
that would probably fetch a price. I mean, it's like it's original art from the original art guy, and it's the second ever pin made.
This is fucking amazing.
Yeah, it's really awesome.
Yeah. But no,
Okay, so,
but I
th-
do
so
want
this is the original art for NoobCon 6, and there are a bunch of people that try to collect, you know, the pins and stuff. So we started with pins on NoobCon 5. So that's 5, that's 6, 7, 8.
Hi Canada did it good.
Oh,
take
load.
it.
Yeah, this could be
Yeah.
really quick.
Yeah, we have 1-0 Gregory already.
Yeah.
But no, I just must say, all the equipment here is Patreon paid to be able to do this. Not all, not even close to all. But the sound recorder is to do a good.
I bought the
podcast.
table. I don't have a Patreon for that, and I only use it for this stream.
Yes. You don't use it.
No.
Don't you fly with it wherever you go?
Too big. Oh, Chaos
Did he
Orb.
miss?
Chaos Orb miss.
Odin, what the fuck? You've been playing so long.
That's harsh, but it's tough on the stream, bro.
Yeah, like I've started to miss so many Chaos Orb flips, but you don't want to miss them.
And I don't want to say too much, but Gregory Protek was sitting outside on what we call the jazz cigarette table for some time. So I'm not really sure how his like Chaos Orb skills are itself right now, but
There's no jazz table.
but I mean like in this scenario, like library is kind of harsh, right?
Yeah.
We would prefer if it wasn't library on the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with Kevin Costner. You know, it's sad that Odin's deck is paired against Power Monolith on the stream. So
Yeah, but my guess was that he played for Scavenger Folk main. But he doesn't. He plays 2. Because
Oh.
that's actually a good. Like, if you have Scavenger Folks in play,
yeah,
you can't die to combo.
no,
So that's why I thought this would be a good matchup.
so
Then things happened.
yeah, it's
But still, it's Odin is doing Clean lands.
I maybe can make an egg for Auden as well.
I think so. Do you have some scavenger folks to give him?
No, but I have a counter for.
For nothing that has to do anything with that. But
Okay, yeah, maybe I'll find something.
I have cards. What the fuck do I have? That? Oh,
Yeah.
should not say fuck. This is a family-friendly stream.
We do not
sorry,
talk about
Canada.
the Jazz Cigarette table.
Exactly. Sorry, Canada. This is a family-friendly stream.
With no Jazz Cigarette tables. I'm not sure what you're talking about there. Yeah.
Dickley, sorry.
So.
Faithless looting. Faithless looting. That's so in the future.
Yep. Never heard of it. So, cheers, Gordon. Cheers for
Cheers,
a great
Magnus.
stream and great cooperation.
Same to you. I think we're better than last year.
Yeah,
And we were great drunks last year.
I think us two as a corporation is maybe the best thing that happened. I like it.
Seven happened to Magic.
Yeah.
Cheers.
And I also feel that, I mean,
This was
we hit like the second or third round because like in the start we
8%. Thanks.
we liked each other in the beginning. Then we became like really angry at each other.
Yeah.
And then we kind of like, and then we got really
then we
pissed.
go back again.
Yeah, and now we're kind of like each other again.
Yeah.
So it's
But when we're most drunk, we should hate each other.
nah. Oh,
Because that's when you
we
like
need to
run
call
away.
Kenneth Mossberg. He's supposed to come in for the debate.
Yeah, but that's like 2 rounds.
Yeah, but I mean, like he should be drunk when it comes.
Oh, I'm guessing he drinks at home. Or no?
Yeah, constantly. Nice.
But yeah, please send him a message like you need to
Oh, mind
be
twist.
drunk.
He's library and mind twist. Gregory, you're banned from NoobCon. God damn you. Yeah.
Gregory, don't be a douche.
Gregory. Oh, fallen angel,
Fallen.
double fallen.
Oh,
Stupid Greg.
fuck.
We'll have all the
My daughter is old and now she's demanding more swearing.
Yeah, okay.
Magnus, swearing in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so let's swear, like in Sweden, the most common swear word is jävlar or fan.
Helvete.
Helvete.
I think it's those.
Yeah.
And all of those are Christian.
Yeah, so they're like referencing to hell or the devil or Satan. Or, I mean, that was, okay, so Auden is off the mark. So let's,
Now, let's get another feature match.
yeah, no, let's get Auden here. You always want other
Because
people.
we have like
No.
an hour until
Yeah,
next
but
match.
we are supposed to go through the riddle. And I got
Oh.
the solution to the riddle here.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like-
Because I
Yeah.
actually have, I for real have messages from it. MG,
Yeah.
the reveal the answer yet.
Yeah, so we will have them.
But
But we will have Auden here
but
to
you want
show up the
Auden
next-
and Dave.
I want Auden, and then Dave and Alexander will come because
Okay.
it's Alexander's solution.
Okay.
Because they were the first two. So let's
Knut
just get
Tom.
Auden here.
Can you fix, so Auden comes here. Auden, han spelar feature match, han losar nyss. Kan du få honom hit? Den mindre killen. Real sagt. No one expects the Spanish Inquisition.
No one expects Auden Dusland. Nice.
Xerxes, it's okay, I think things. But PayPal is like 20% fees, but I think I have one. Wak-Wak MTG. But I'll fix Irvin the beer. Of course I fix Irvin the beer.
Irvin Demmer?
I'm just-
Irvin Demmer. This
Yeah.
is Irvin. He has free beer at NoobCon. Yes, everyone knows that. Yeah,
I won't buy Irvin the beer.
I gave him a free beer at NoobCon card when I visited him because he got to stay in his home. So every beer he wants to buy goes on my account.
On the Newcon account, which
Yeah.
is your account.
Yeah, so I'm buying Irvin all the beer. So
Okay, I won't buy Irvin the beer. Because Magnus is...
or at least, I mean, it is good for at least like 2 or 3 beers. He hasn't used it yet, so I thought he maybe used it for everything, but I mean, like,
Hasn't he used it at all?
no, it's up to him. But I mean, he has access to free beer at this tournament.
What the fuck do I have here? It's all of your stuff.
Yeah, it's a few of my things.
Yeah, can we...
That's my binder. That's one of my mats.
And the amazing fucking jacket. For those who haven't seen the Hurlon Minotaur jacket, I like this more than the Nightmare. Hurlon is better than the Nightmare.
Yeah, and it's well, it's at least rarer and more expensive and earlier. No.
And cooler.
But
Yeah, I want it in the middle. In the middle. Let Odin come in the middle.
yeah, I'm just. Oh, that's what she said.
Odin, can you be in the middle
Yeah, sure, of course.
so I can touch you?
Oh, thank you.
Sorry, I thought you would have a better matchup.
Better matchup?
Yeah, because I was guessing like 4 scavenger folks, and if one is live,
Play 2 scavenger folk.
because then he can't go off.
Yeah, probably. But
So, and I was guessing you play 4, and it was wrong. Because then it is a matchup.
yeah,
Because then you can just have it in play, and he needs to do like it becomes.
he needs to fireball it.
Yeah.
I think it,
Yeah.
But
But yeah, that didn't happen.
it did
But
happen.
can
No,
you-
nothing happened.
Magnus is going to ask you questions soon. But first, can you tell us about the deck? As we didn't get to see it, can you
Yeah.
tell us about
Would
it?
you show us? Do you have it?
Can you show us?
I have like a dick pic of it. Maybe. Let's see.
Where's
Or
it?
you don't have it physically?
Where's the deck?
Yeah, I have it in
Yeah.
there somewhere.
Get the Magnus gets the deck.
Okay. It's one of the boxes.
Do you want me to? So, is that better?
No, this,
Pert 319. Is that better?
no.
Okay.
Lucky Star. Hei, Trygve.
Hey, thank you. Auden from Norden. Oh, is this mine as well? No, it's yours.
Yeah, that's mine.
Yeah, okay, so no more
Cheers.
sugar. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, Odin. And sorry
Yeah.
that I didn't find a better matchup.
Yeah,
But Magnus
that's okay.
can
That's
Magnus can tell. I've talked about you every single round that I want you on camera.
Yeah, yeah. So please
I've
show
tried
us.
every
So
round.
what's reincarnation? Sister?
Reincarnation is like this green card from Legends, just released last week, I think. Nobody ever saw that card.
And Gordon is.
No, it's still on.
Yep.
Yeah.
We also do that, so I can do this.
So what? Did,
That's me. This is me.
Gordon, try to be quiet when you ask someone to explain something.
So reincarnation and Anime Dead is kind of a big part of this deck. Yeah. Everybody knows Anime Dead. Nobody knows
Otherwise, I
reincarnation.
can read it easily when Gordon is shaking back and forth.
sure.
So.
And you play cards like Rook Egg.
Which is an egg.
It's an egg.
Of
It's an
a-
Easter.
It's an
of course.
Easter.
Yeah. And cards like Fallen Angel
Underplayed card.
to sacrifice, like the Rook Eggs or other stuff. We got like birds. Everybody knows birds, right?
Yeah. Birds of Paradiso.
Scavenger Folks. A couple of those. Two Tuscallions. Just to be able to like
But how many reincarnation?
3 reincarnation, 3 Anime Dead. So I can like
So full angel, sacrifice a rook egg, get the 4/4,
Yeah, okay.
and reanimate Triskelion.
if I have like a Fall Angel in play, I can play like a reincarnation on a Rook Egg, get it back, sacrifice it twice to Fall Angel, hit for what? Or Animate Dead and do
Oh, Diamond Valley. And
yeah,
okay,
yeah, but save that for last.
okay, okay.
And Diamond Valley is the sacrifice Rook Eggs, gain life, gain
Oh, and that.
flying motherfuckers.
And then the.
Can I show it now? Can I show it now?
Sure. And this.
Can you pronounce the name?
Yeah, Vivictis Asmadi or something like that.
Vivictis Asmadi.
Yeah.
For the fullest win.
Like the latest
And then a
mech
couple of
sets,
Triskelions.
Yeah.
they talk about nickel
Triskelions.
bolas, but this is fucking hardcore for real.
Triskelions can shoot and sacrifice themselves because of
Yeah, shoot to shoot itself.
yeah, and reincarnation and shoot again. Works great with both reincarnation and unvetted, of course. The rest is just a pile of jank.
What do you mean?
Jail them to 'em.
But you have like no answers for anything.
I don't have answers for anything. That's
So-
correct.
So first of all, then,
And that I do want to share for. Because I built the deck for last game night in Stockholm and like after the tournament it was like, oh for fuck's sake.
so a small gift from us here to you. First of all, I have some candy,
Some candy.
but I
Sweet.
didn't manage to fit anything other than candy in that egg, so have some candy.
That's the second Easter egg I get during this weekend.
Did you find
actually.
one?
I got an Easter egg from Mattias Berggren.
Yeah.
Oh,
With-
did you get Trisk tokens?
I did, and I did get like this. What the fuck is it? This amazing
Yeah.
Chaos Orb life counter
That is insane.
with a proper.
So also
yeah.
also
But you also got these
Yeah, I did.
extra arms,
so
which is yeah, homemade Triskelion token arms.
and
Crazy.
and to continue.
Props to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I must also note, so some people of you on the stream know that I live in Norway and we share the same team t-shirt right now.
Yes, we do.
And some people know me as hosting tournaments and stuff. I don't care about anything in Norway. It's Odin just like everything. So I occasionally show up like every other month, and he's hosting like gatherings every week. So if you
Odin
want-
is the king.
yeah, Odin is
I wouldn't say
definitely
that, but
The king of
I
Norway.
try to keep it alive at least.
Yeah.
Odin, the king of Norway.
the actual king of
Actually,
Norway.
okay, thanks, but no thanks, I guess.
So.
Magnus
So-
is the
so-
king
so-
of the world.
so
You're the king of
Oslo-
Norway.
okay.
Oslo has a really good 1994 scene, I would say. We meet up pretty much every week.
Yeah, we have like a Wednesday
Yeah.
tournament, and 12 people are.
Hold on, can we fix a date? Yeah.
It's really good.
So I want to give you some more stuff before you leave. So I saw that you didn't have any removals.
No.
So these are Swedish legal Shaman Ben altars
Ooh, nice.
from the Eternal Weekend he made himself.
Sweet.
So that's the Shatter, so you can finally
really
destroy
cool.
some artifacts.
Sweet,
That's Fisher, so you can destroy that God Empire monolith. And that's a Dark Ritual, so you can get out the Fisher in time.
These
And
are actually.
then I
cards
saw you had like,
Use.
then I saw you had bad
Well, like, who
tokens.
doesn't use chatter?
This is much better than the shark, right?
Yeah, and then also you had bad tokens.
You-
Here's
you-
a box
you-
of tokens.
Do you want to shard?
And no.
No.
So and as you know, you're here for tokens. So we had a few actual misprints when trying to test print it. So these are the Rook tokens, paint by Kalinord, that has some print errors or miscut gins. So and this one actually even has an upside down back. So
That's great.
contact Keith, the misprint guy, and sell these for money, or use them as proper tokens.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
And a
This is
pleasure
just,
gathering.
Fucking good luck, you two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you killed someone?
Yeah, I killed this Danish guy. But,
Oh yeah, always kill the Danish.
Yeah, but that was just pure luck.
No,
Yeah.
skill.
It's
Norwegian
pure luck.
skill. Norwegian wood.
But, like this match.
Oh, I need to do a drink.
Any like combo deck or prison deck or anything, I just pure
Like answers,
straight loose.
no.
Yeah.
That was my fault as well. Like I felt, oh, this is a sweet deck. I actually got to play all the cards I wanted, and then after some playtests, like realized, but I can't answer shit.
I have some sideboard cards though. In addition to this.
Disharmony.
Yeah, of course. Also got these sweet tokens from Slanfan, Mattias Berggren. Like the Rick tokens. Yeah, he just died. Something.
I'm reincarnation. I'm trying
It
to
is.
do-
It is actually quite good.
yeah, it was actually quite close to reincarnation.
Like,
Yeah, it's just a sideboard. It's
God damn, where's your reincarnation? Here it is.
yeah, just pure jank. That's the rest.
Come on. Is that Magnus? Yes. Yes, it is.
And then I'm getting like this.
And the last one then.
Okay.
Isn't that 3 people? isn't that?
Yep.
Like,
Yeah.
Yep.
Good reincarnation. That's a good reincarnation, bro. Yeah.
Okay. If someone uses Twitch for real and get a clip out of that, I think that's the clip. That's
nobody's watching this, right?
no.
Okay, so
I actually have no idea how many watching this.
cheers. We're doing reincarnation.
Cheers, Jason. We need to
Yeah, easy reincarnation.
we need to kick away Odin, even though he is the king of Norway.
Yes.
And
I'm going.
also,
I'm going.
as he defeated Denmark, is he the king of Denmark as well? Now?
You wanna open this
Yeah.
now? Or should
Yeah,
I-
sure. Go. It's only candy in that because I had the other stuff outside. But feel free to give me a piece of candy also.
Oh, please give me a piece of
Just
candy.
candy?
Odin, please give me
I had
candy.
a bunch of
I'll take this.
It's actually candy.
Yeah.
Nice.
If I take this instead of candy, is that okay?
No. As much as the deck is pure jank, I'd rather keep it.
There you go. Well, once again, thank you. And
Thanks,
good
guys.
luck in the tournament.
Okay, we're approaching 8, I think, in Brandon's double bottom.
Oh, yeah. 7.5.
7 plus.
If 5 people vote that we're on an 8, we're on an 8. But I actually think we're 7.5.
Okay, so
Dave,
Dave.
we're missing you in the sofa.
Dave Furt Bard.
Hello.
The man, the man, the myth, the Skype legend.
The one who hates the gathering and loves computers.
I prefer only to deal with robots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but I remember you first contacted me about the old school, and you wrote the you had the tournament with the Cosmic Horror in Providence.
Yeah, Providence.
Yeah.
Sure.
And you gave actually every contestant got a player signed Cosmic Horror, and the winner got one in gold signs.
That's right. Yes, 2016. Yeah.
And I remember that so well. And we talked a bit because you were trying to start up the community
Yes,
at your
yes.
first tournament, and I was like, this guy, he has the heart in the right place, and I know this is gonna be pretty sweet. And now we're sitting here.
We've come
And
a
it-
long way, baby.
and
Is
it
the
turned-
heart like there?
Under the patch.
Here is the heart, I think.
Oh, this is the map.
Anything good?
Yeah, that's Urborg. I should probably.
Christian,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, he needs to fix the Urberg.
please.
thing. 'Cause you've heard about that. There's another tournament capped at 50 players.
Oh, on a beautiful rooftop deck instead of a
Yeah.
smelly old bar, I would say.
And yeah. And the winner of the Swiss
How do I answer?
gets a top
Like this?
8.
That's right.
Here.
That's right. Are we sending our 8th place down there?
Oh, that would.
Yeah, that was.
Christian
that,
wanted
that's
to do
the
that.
plan,
We
yeah.
spoke this morning about that. I don't know.
So I will call him back.
That would be pretty neat.
So while we call him back, do you want to tell me how you got the
So how
invite
did you
for Paul
solve?
Silva?
Yeah.
Oh, for
Yeah,
Paul
just
da Silva.
gonna tell me about the background.
Well,
How did you get the invite?
for Paul da Silva, well,
So,
there was.
hello.
Should we resolve the phone call or should
No.
I?
Yeah. So no, actually, just talk about your first tournament first, and I will join in for the Riddle. Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, the Riddle we need Magnus for.
Yeah, I would say so. So the first tournament in New England Old School. This was in 2016. It was during Grand Prix Providence. And over the course of that year, a couple players in different parts of the region, in Boston and Connecticut mostly, Rhode Island,
That's
New
somewhere
Hampshire.
in the States.
It's somewhere in the yeah. So New England is a region of 6 states. They're small states. So together we're like one.
Like Ireland,
Bigger state, yeah.
Scotland.
Something like that, yeah, something like that. So Maine and New Hampshire, Vermont, Rhode Island, Connecticut, and Massachusetts.
Okay, so the Bernie Sanders states.
That's right, the Bernie Sanders. And so I said, well, if people are coming to Providence, Rhode Island, to play Magic, maybe some of them will be interested in Old School, and so we decided to find a pub across the street from the Grand Prix.
Yes.
And see what we could do. So I'd already been in contact with different Old School players in different states in New England, and so in October, September, maybe 2016, in Providence we were 10 players, and then a year later, Providence again. I think we were maybe say 20-something players, and then Hartford later, 30-something players. Then we started having bi-weekly meetups, and then LobsterCon, of course, the event that we had in Boston last September. We were 94 players.
Like that is huge.
I mean,
Increase.
there's obviously we've been riding the crest of this wave of the popularity of old school, and the northeastern United States is a huge population. It's the densest population kind of area in the U.S. The corridor from Washington up to Boston, and so there's a lot of a big player base, and we saw an opportunity to organize something and get something together. So we have folks coming up from New York to New England and from other states, and then down from from Canada, from Quebec, from Montreal, etc.
Is that close for them?
So Montreal from Boston is about a 5-hour drive.
So in state measurement, it's quite close.
They're in the neighborhood, we should say.
Jesus
So
Come
no,
on, don't kill my jacket.
we've had a
Dave.
good things going. Oh, come here. I feel like
I love beer and Dave.
I feel like I'm down a beer actually.
Yeah.
Don't you have beer?
So I'm just
I'm not trying to.
for the bottles. I will join Stockholm in a bottle.
Stockholm in a bottle.
For just some
Fresh beers only.
Yeah.
In the United States, we drink cold beer, like ice cold.
No, but this is for real cold. Like it's
in
Were you drinking this?
yeah, but in glass.
in the United
okay.
States.
That's the thing. I drink in the glass.
Okay, all right.
So yeah, that's
What do we say? Skull?
Skål.
Skull. Okay, hey, all right.
I heard that
My
in
answer.
America,
Okay.
drinking beer is like having sex in a canoe.
Greg,
Getting close to
Greg,
water.
Close to water.
Greg Titcomb is on the stream. Hey, Greg, how you doing?
The legendary Greg Titcomb.
legendary old school MTG. There he is.
Manabirds.
Yeah, Manabirds.
Like Manabirds is fucking amazing.
Manabirds.
802.
802.
Yeah, of
802
course,
is
yeah,
Vermont.
I was like-
Vermont is 802. That's what
We
it means.
call them
Oh,
Greg.
Is it that?
Yeah.
That's why.
802 is the area
Yeah, and-
code for Vermont.
Greg, by the way, we still haven't done the Flippin' Orbs episode.
No, but that goes for almost every
So-
Flipping
so
Orbs
wait,
episode.
So, Greg, if
It's
you come
like-
on Flippin' Orbs and you record like next week, say we might air your episode in September,
We've
October.
changed that. We've changed
Oh,
that.
okay.
We record and release now.
I wa-
within 7 days.
Last time I was interviewed by Flipping Orbs was in June, and I haven't heard that yet. So it's
I think Jared recorded an interview with Elliot in August,
Yeah.
and that hasn't been on yet. So there's a back catalog, I think. of-
yeah.
of
I think
content,
saying
so-
that you have a podcast, it's like sitting on a pub and saying that you're a writer.
One day he'll open the
know.
vault and we'll be able to
But
hear.
you never
yeah.
actually write anything. It's like you want to be like a podcaster, but you never actually cast a
Is
phone.
this the Gordon shaming stream now?
Okay,
No,
okay, let's
if
get
you
into
want to
it.
shame something.
The riddle.
So, yeah, but first let's shame Marcus Lundqvist.
Oh,
That's-
always,
that's
always,
easily-
always.
easily done,
Oh, I
easily
have
done.
so
So-
much I can say.
So all I want to say about Marcus is Daniel Shang 3. Because he's more Daniel Shang than Daniel Shang in such a level that he's not Daniel Shang 2. He's Daniel Shang 3. Because Daniel Shang is a kind of nice person, but he can be very intense. And he's like, if you tell him something, you have to tell him like 8 or 9 times, and then he will listen. And he's very forward, and he's very like, has good ideas and cool stuff going on, but he's very intense, and he can be hard to talk to. And Marcus is Daniel Shang 3 right now. So that's my,
Wow.
yeah.
Daniel Shang three.
It's funny because it's true.
Yeah, it's, or was it too hard?
No, we have him there.
Yeah.
And he's actually playing against the guy we need here.
Yeah, and he goes, no.
No, we don't need you.
We're
we
playing-
will never
yeah, come-
need you.
Come on, yeah,
Come on, Danny. Come on,
Danny,
come on,
come
Danny.
on.
Come on, Danny.
come on.
Come on. These are probably two of the
beautiful.
most important
Hey!
old school people in the States.
I mean, I learned it all from Danny.
Never met you before.
I met you in 2016, asshole.
Wait, did
I
I
never
last
seen
week?
this guy.
Yeah, it's great to see. Yes, we are going to play.
I can't see what
Okay,
it
and
is.
Marcus is doing stuff now. Just
I'm
because of.
just in thumbs
So,
up.
yeah,
Thumbs
we're
up.
doing
uh,
7 rounds
yeah,
now.
this is bad
and
television.
then top 8. Last time I went
I
away
can't
here
hear.
like 6 a.m. That's when I left the bar last year. The plan is the same.
Okay.
The plan is to, with Brian Manolakos, record a NewCon retrospective episode of All Things Considered and Flip Norms.
live
after
during the
the
stream.
finals
Crossover.
when we're super drunk.
Crossover episode.
A
That's like
crossover
some-
episode.
Let's mess
Dude,
them
that's
up
some
for-
next level bullshit, right? Like
Yeah.
that's like meta, right? You got a podcast happening within maybe a podcast happening within a stream.
At NewCon, about
NewCon.
NewCon.
And I mean, Gordon, you definitely have a face for a podcast.
Yes.
So it's
It's like Nexus of the universe here, man.
How about we leave Magnus and I talk to Danny in here? Because you've solved the riddle.
I did.
I'm
okay.
very
So
confident.
we need Alexander here because
Pick. Where's Pick?
he's sitting with Daniel Shang
Pick,
3.
don't be a prick.
What?
He's sitting with Daniel Shang 3, which is Marcus Lundqvist's new name.
It's
Yeah,
really
because
it's
it's
so
so much more
complicated.
Daniel
Chat,
Shang that is not
should
even
I
Daniel
up
Shang
it to an
He-
8
he goes
now?
directly to
One
3.
level up, right?
Yeah.
Should I up their drunk level to an 8?
Those guys are.
Can I
like,
get
very
votes?
kind at
5
heart,
votes and
but
I up it
super
to an
intense
8.
And can't take a no word yes.
That's true.
Yeah. So I mean, I like Daniel Shang.
Word
I
eight.
like Marcus very much.
Oh wow.
Still seven?
Seven.
The
Okay,
communication,
alright.
there's
And
something very intense.
that's a
It's
Stockholm
hard.
time.
Seven and a
I say
half
no,
seems like a reasonable
10 times and then
compromise.
No,
he
not
gets
yet,
sad
okay,
and I
still-
feel
still
bad about
7.5,
saying no,
still
and then I
7.5,
realize,
yeah, okay.
This is weird because then I always do as he wants.
That's Skogstoking guy.
Because I don't
He
want to
is
disappoint
for
him.
real Skogstoking.
And
You know what it
so-
means.
No.
You give too
Forest
much.
racing.
Yeah. So, but we'll.
Daniel Chang 3 nonetheless.
Sorry.
Daniel Chang 3 nonetheless.
Yeah, but we really love Marcus and.
So,
yeah.
you got an invite for Paul de Silva.
I secured an invite for Paul de Silva, who deserved an invite. by the
Oh,
way.
absolutely.
come
Why
on.
didn't he have an invite
So
already?
Gordon, what we need here is that you will not get to sit here when we go through the riddle because you're screaming so much and you're always interrupting, and we will wait for Alexander Pick.
Yeah, I think
I'm
Gordon,
the one
Gordon,
actually
you should
ends.
probably cultivate some content
Yeah,
out there, and we'll get Pick in here, and we can break this down.
Yeah, that'd be
yeah,
great.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
yeah, and Pick seems to be finished. So Gordon, would you like to fetch Alexander Pick for us?
Could you please?
I'm here.
Would you be so kind?
There's 4 people here.
Yeah, but I made a riddle,
He
and
did.
he solved it, and he solved it.
Oh, absolutely. I have no. That riddle is
Yeah.
way too hard.
Agreed.
You want me to go get somebody
Yes,
because I'm on the end of
and
the couch.
also bring
Viagra.
Gordon with you. So we have
Oh,
some-
take Gordon with you.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're trying to do. You're just trying to make Gordon. He's asking you to leave your own
Yeah.
stream. That's what
Yeah.
he's doing.
I know.
I mean,
Well,
And this is the
it's
third
our-
time tonight.
It's all of our stream, really.
Yeah,
when
it's
it, when
all
it comes
of
down
it,
to
yeah.
it. I mean,
But can I please get go through the riddle as I've been trying
Yes.
to do for 4 hours?
I've
So-
asked him 3 times about it. You're the one interrupting.
here I am.
Yeah, but I want Alexander Pick to be here because he made a map.
But he's still
And can you-
playing.
No, he's finished playing. Gordon, God damn it.
Alexander!
This is so hard. Okay, so we need to start. Okay, so let's.
I
just
fix
open-
Alex.
Yeah.
I fix Alex if
Thank
you
you,
just.
thank you, Jesus.
If you just.
Thank you, Gordon. Oh my God. Oh, okay, we're approaching drunk level 8.
Here we are. Yeah, we're not there yet.
Yeah.
So,
So yeah, so the idea was last year actually we started hiding riddles. on the
apparently,
Google page.
yeah,
And we didn't tell anyone about having riddles on the page.
it was a secret to everybody.
Yeah. And this year it was an actual secret to everybody. And I thought I made it so complex that I wasn't sure because now I knew that a few more people would look for it. And a lot of more people look for it because if you don't assume there's a riddle on the page, then maybe you're like you won't start looking.
Sure.
But now some people thought, okay, maybe there's something actually here.
There was.
And there was.
It was a very exciting morning in, was it July or something
Yeah.
like that? Yeah.
And I'm uncertain how many actual views we had, but let's see. Did you get Alexander Pick? I'm not sure. Could we actually see a website here?
I don't know. We could probably ask the stream how many viewers there are, right?
Yeah.
We could Kibble or Google this. Hey, the stream. How many viewers are there on the stream right now? And they'll let us know.
But I would say, can we see? No, I was thinking. about, like-
218.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah.
So I would like to open a
Thanks, guys.
web browser and show what the site's all about.
Oh, I don't know how to do that.
Okay. Gordon, quick question. Okay. Okay,
nice
so Gordon doesn't want to help.
Of course. Pick.
Okay.
You can't even do this by yourself.
Yeah. So can I open a web page and show on the stream?
I can fix it. Wait, take some.
Okay. Well, let's skip it because you have
skip it,
those
we'll
on the
skip
map. Yeah.
They can just follow
Yeah.
along.
Yeah. No need, Gordon. You feel free to.
You sure?
No. Okay. You do
It takes 1 minute.
Okay, 1 minute.
Okay, yeah.
I just need to.
Here we go.
And I guess the NoobCon page.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Clinet. How's it going, Clinet? I did not bring my revised cube to Sweden. Sadly. Too much to bring.
So is that what's showing on?
Yeah.
We can actually stream. No, you don't have to, but yeah, that's perfect.
No, like. I am fixing it. You will have it bigger. I just need to have it small enough so I then can.
Can we go to other pages as well from this one?
So. Yeah.
Can we use that as a browser, base? Oh, I see.
Whatever you do here
Will be shared into the stream.
will
Okay,
be
yeah.
shown
Right,
here in
perfect,
stream.
Perfect.
Okay, so first of all, we can. So the ones we have.
shit.
Yeah, and if we want to switch back to.
Yeah. Come on, Sam, back to OBS.
Yeah.
And this window capture,
Yeah.
if you just do that,
Okay.
it's gone.
Perfect.
Great.
And it's Chrome.
Thanks, Gordon.
It just captures Chrome.
And-
Do whatever in Chrome.
Okay.
We're in good shape. Okay, here we go.
Okay, great. So this is the NoobCon homepage, right?
Yes.
This page holds a lot of weird stuff.
Holy smokes.
Yeah.
Pick
So-
us into this. Okay.
Yeah. I made a little map about it.
So I will actually. I think that the map is probably the sweeter to just check here.
I agree.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can just view it here.
We have a simple flow chart here.
Yeah.
Depicting
Simple?
the puzzle.
Yeah.
Totally normal. What people do in the evenings
Yeah.
in their spare time.
So if any of you guys had a chance to go to noobcon.com now, maybe go it and follow along a little bit. So where starts the flowchart? It starts like on the index.html, right? So this is I have no idea how to start this because this is like it is stupidly complex. So should we just try to solve the riddle from here?
Sure.
That
Up. Yeah.
that may be the easiest way.
Perfect.
So what you do here is that you click around and eventually you might find something like
Do you remember where it starts?
yeah. So you don't see that many things here, but here if you hover this, eventually you say like a chest is buried beyond the forest, search and you may find. And they hid things in the past, time to dig them up.
Yes.
And these kind of things.
Have you gone to the Wizards tournament text file?
No, we can do it. Here's also like hot websites. You can click and it says that I can assist you in this quest. The key is picked by a holy book I can't reach.
It's true.
And I found a chest but I don't know how to open it. And you have a few different things stated here. If you go to the Wizards Tournament homepage and you find the illusionary mask text, it will write in the second line, the mask hides the path to the key. Which is the thing that, why does what's that so there? And then you click around and then you don't really know anything and then like, eventually maybe you go back to this page and you say, okay, I can click on this fire. And then you see a blood marker that says the mask will amaze here, filled with secrets and dead ends. Be careful who you trust on this page. I'll empty the caves and the orcs will trick you. There are wise men at the help page.
And that's a reference to the previous year's puzzle.
Yeah.
The cave has been emptied.
Yeah, so if you actually go to the cave, which is, of course, in the help text here, you have a hyperlink. click the hyperlink, of course.
Wow, hypertext.
Yeah. And here we have Alibaba. And,
Open Sesame.
and then you write sesame on the keyboard. The cave opens, of course.
Of course, but it's empty.
It's empty. There's nothing here. So the key search is gone, hidden at a safer place. And then you're like, what the fuck is actually going on here? And you start like looking at this, and you say, okay, let's view the source on this, which I'm not sure how you do.
I don't even know
Mac.
if that'll share through.
No.
Just right click on.
Sorry.
Just right click on the page.
So, no, it doesn't share.
Not on the Mac.
But if you view the source here, you'll see a chaos orb and a bunch of numbers, and that's just a red herring. It doesn't help you in any way. And if you go like here and click the chaos orb, you get a different thing, which is
Oh, that's the Caesar cipher.
Caesar cipher that also says like it's a reference to ghosts and goblins. It just say like this is a trap devised by Satan if you try to solve that. So everything you basically find here is completely useless. The only thing you know is that it's a chest hidden behind the forest. Searching you will find.
And the mask.
So then you
Hides
click
the
the
path to the
forest.
key.
Yeah. And then you press like Control F and search for chest. No, it's Option P maybe. Command F. Yeah. So chest. And you say, oh, there's something with a chest here. So you mark this, and then you will eventually find that here is a very, very long string of digits.
Yes.
That you.
That is ultimately the solution.
That is the chest. And
Yes,
it says
yes.
that this is the chest. And I actually got mails from people saying that this is too random. This can't actually be a cipher because the digits are too random. We don't believe that this is something.
Tricky.
And here you can even mark the text here on the front page, and you can see that it says like anyone can find the chest, but only most will find the key.
Sure.
So here we're kind of stuck then. So maybe we'll try to go to there was something about the mask. So let's go to like n00bcon/illusionary mask. And it says, okay, so Yunnan got you here. This is not my real
Definitely
home.
never saw this page.
Didn't you know the clue's a secret to everybody? Maybe you only found it, but you didn't understand it. And I was like, okay, so what? So maybe it's like a secret to everybody I'm looking for.
Did you do any of this?
Oh, no, I
A few
have
did.
more
And it's like,
solution.
this is not a bad idea, but still not a place you seek. I'm suits at the head, and like, maybe it's all illusion. And like, what the actual fuck is going on here? So let's just give up and say, okay, so this was just like,
Magnus.
maybe it's Lord Magnus who did something, because it's usually Lord Magnus in some way. And it's like, can't you see I'm hidden? And like, it's something with the illusionary mask. And then actually at least 2 guys went to old, which is kind of sweet.
Oh yeah, I was
and-
one of them.
Yeah, and if you look at the code here, you will get a hint that says that you should be trying to find stuff while hoarding in Oslo.
I never did any of these things.
No, but these are kind of weird. but
The mask hides the path to the
yeah,
key.
so the mask has a path to the key, and it says like, listen to the people at the help page. So you start reading, okay, so what's a subnet mask? And eventually you learn that if you want to learn more, highlight the text below this paragraph, which says type mask at noobcon.com front
I
page.
didn't find that either. I just typed.
So eventually someone says, okay, what happens if I type mask here? I should click on the front page,
Yes.
and then I type mask.
Whoa!
Whoa! And then the page is all weird, and it's
yeah.
like, this is so confusing and trying to all the secrets to everybody. Would be nice
Oh,
to go back to the blog and leave some old posts to clear my head.
good idea.
So eventually maybe someone is crazy enough to figure, okay, let's go back to the blog. So let's go to old school.
That one.
Yep. And here, I mean, yeah. So what
Beautiful
you,
website.
thank you. So what you need to do here is that you need to go and find a post from 2000 that's dated in 2016.
I just searched for mask on the blog.
Oh, that's smart. So eventually, let's Google this. So we'll
Well,
say
you just hit the search button.
yeah,
There you go.
mask,
Yeah.
and
Oh.
and then you find
Now
What's that?
you have to Did you go back and edit this?
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, but
You didn't actually like.
I
set this-
I set it up and saved I saved it in 2016.
Okay.
So I started it, but then I
But you
wrote
didn't actually post the. Yeah. Okay.
No, I didn't write the full post.
That would be deep.
Yeah. So I wrote the full post.
That would be a
instead.
long con.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you read this post and it's about illusionary mask and how it works and interactions with humility.
Well,
and,
there's something a little bit strange about this page.
yeah, and you like check like the combination with Rex and
Yeah,
Dreadnoughts.
they're very nice.
And how it works with Hellfires and Terrors and Kobold combo deck suggestions and heroes and then like a deck example with illusionary mask.
But there's a reference.
In the start, it says
the start.
like, in recent years, perhaps we talked about example of a message hiding in plain
There you go,
sight.
yeah.
It's the lead from Dungarn Old Schwarzenegger, California.
It
State
effectively
Assembly.
tells you what to do.
Yeah, and this one. So if you understand this reference, if you then instead take the first letter in all the lines,
But-
no, in all the sentences.
Well, instead of the first
but I
letter of the
shifted
line, you take the first letter of the sentence.
Here.
Yes.
Because then also the layout shifted now a little bit.
Exactly.
Yeah, so here you need to. By the way, are we still online?
Yeah, more or less.
Yeah. So here you need to read the blog post by only reading the first word in every sentence. And if you do that, you realize that the entire blog post says that this is a part of a riddle, and so one thing here is, for example, like not that you needed the mass creature to stuff, and you have like 0, 0 here, 0 build 0 characteristics, because this is like n00bcon 11, and there is the 1 mana for Third Trampler, 1 mana Beskis give you Curd Ape, so it says that this thing is just a clue for the n00bcon 11 riddle, and go to the page www.themaskovolution.com.
Mask Evolution.
Why does that matter? Well, for instance, a card like Infest can now kill a face-time creature we couldn't before. Whatever stats. That's really,
This is really, I mean,
Yeah.
convoluted.
Yeah. So
Why did he write it in this way? I don't know.
yeah. So and it actually reads like a blog post.
More or less.
Yeah. So it's, so then okay. So I should go to themaskovolution.com, right?
Looking forward to that.
The mask. So Gordon has to solve it. Themaskovolution.com.
That was
Which
going to be really,
only
really
this not a picture of it.
Now,
It's just a
how
background.
long were you stuck here, Pick? Because I was stuck here for some time.
I solved it quite quick because of the last year's riddle. There was also at Lord Magnus.
See, I was on Scarwood Hag
I had a transfer
and
from-
Deadfall and Great Wall and all these other cards that do the things described. But then you have to settle on Lord Magnus.
Yeah. Because so I make the Avenger list righteous. That's a reference to Righteous Avengers from Legends, which is the only creature card with Planeswalk.
Right.
And Lord Magnus removes
Removes
Planeswalk.
Planeswalk, along with Grey Wall.
Yeah. I have all the powers of Great Wall and War and more. Who am I? That's Lord Magnus. He removes Planeswalk.
Because he has the power of Great Wall and Deadfall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I help Herman, a reporter, Rich's brother-in-law, lose his weakness.
Which is, of course, Ernimjin.
Yeah, Herman is the anagram of Ernum. And he gives forest walk to his opponent's creatures, and Lord Magnus removes.
Which put me on Deadfall and Scarwood Hag and all these things. But it's not. Then you start putting in
Lord Magnus. Yes. Slash Lord Magnus.
It's sort of like a Beetlejuice
Yeah.
type thing.
Lord Magnus. And these are, of course, Lord Magnuses because, I mean, like,
Obviously.
I can't
Yeah, you
imagine
couldn't
facing-
lie.
No, I couldn't lie. Couldn't be a lie. So, and also, so.
And this
then
is
you come
about
here.
where it starts.
Yeah, but this one was really complicated because the card referenced here has a misprint in later editions.
Yeah, it does.
So I first got stuck because
Legends of the past.
I
Yes.
knew exactly what this meant immediately.
I knew what it meant, but
Segovian Leviathan, yeah.
but here's the card. I think it was a Renaissance or something, or later
Yeah.
print, which has a different.
Oh, an
different
incorrect
reference.
biblical reference.
Yeah, they updated in the later ones.
And that made it a little bit.
But if you use the original Legends printer,
That's so here is that so here you get a clue that says in a place where leviathans are the size of giants, legends of the past has a story that never existed. Shrink it -1 to find the key.
at this point I'm full on like Nicolas Cage and National Treasure, or like some kind of like Dan Brown novel type shit. I'm like,
Yeah.
I feel like it. Well, also I had to break for an hour because it was the middle of my day. I was at work. Like I had to go to a meeting, and I knew like Pink is across the ocean, you know, doing some Tom Hanks jujitsu stuff on this, Langdon or whatever. And I'm like, man, I gotta get back to my desk. And it's no, it was very rewarding. I think to kind of work my way through this. But I knew time was running out.
Yeah. So there were 2 spots then, of course, but it was like Bob Agro was not that late after either.
No.
I thought this would take weeks.
Bob Agger was at the buzzer. Yeah.
Yeah. So what you have to do here when you see this reference is that, okay, so you have to understand that Leviathans are the size of giants is a reference to Segovian Leviathan, which is a 3/3 as hill giant. So in a place where Leviathans are the size of giants, okay, so look at Segovian Leviathan card, because that's where a Leviathan is the size of a giant. And Legends of the Past tells a story that never existed. So yeah, the Legends version have a story that doesn't really exist. And
Because it's an incorrect biblical quote.
Yeah, and at that point you need to realize, okay, so Segovian Leviathan has a flavor text that quotes Job that doesn't exist.
Right.
And then you can actually scroll down here and read, there's a discussion in a place where the answer is shown. KW's comments there without
Which of
using
course,
the key.
so I'm actually I have a theology major, or I have a theology master's degree.
Yeah.
And of course the KJV jumps out immediatly as the King James version of the Bible. Yeah.
So that's pretty
So,
cool.
so finally my graduate degree actually came in handy.
And so shrink it -1 here also refers to shrink the chapter and verse 1 and 1 both. So if we then go back to the blog, there is a blog post that's called Hoarding in Oslo. Which was a reference, which is from 2015.
Go big in town.
Yeah. That, of course, says that in italics that here is another erroneous Bible quote. Job 25 on Segovian Leviathan when Job 14.
No, Revelation was a misprint too. It was originally Ecclesiastes in Legends, but it was actually Ecclesiasticus.
Yeah.
Which is in one of the apocryphal books from the New Testament.
And don't get me started. Yeah. So then we're down here, and then we see like which Bible edition did that Job quote even come from? Since I would say use quotes and very strange references. And then you see that the guy who answers here is a guy called Vigenade, which is a way of writing ciphers, of course. And they like update every 2 days or so. It's like small changes.
First.
Yeah, day for it, Bard. Dear God, this is fantastic. So if you then find the correct Bible verse and remove all the spaces from that Bible verse, from that translation, and use that as a beginner cipher for the chest you found. And that has, the cipher is, the key is, I think it's like 30 characters, and the key is like 40, so it's impossible to hard crack. You really need to find the key, because it's almost like a one-time pad.
Yep.
If you do that and then go into that, then I mean.
And you had to repeat the key You had to repeat it 3 times, I think, or something like that. Well, even once you found it, you had to keep forcing it.
So we will go back to us now.
Yeah, here's the solution.
So here's
On the bottom.
It's just that simple, really.
yeah. And
It's that simple, it's just a little plan.
And I got a mail as late as yesterday where someone says, I think I found it, and they found the chest. And I was like, no. And so you can say, what's the solution to Riddle?
Amazing, you solved the stupid complex n00bcon 11 riddle. If you are the first to do this, you get a n00bcon in white and a secret prize. Mail
the secret
mail
phrase.
the secret phrase. The mask obscures everything but an
The mask obscures everything but anti.
but anti to de Laval at
I have not uttered those words out loud.
The mask
Until this
obscures
point.
everything.
It's
but
amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
So there you have the final solution for the riddle. Let's see, in the bottom. Which I thought, I mean, like, you really had to go through 3-year-old blog posts, a couple of them,
Yes.
find the correct Bible references, understand the weird reference from Segovian Leviathan and Hill Giant.
Use the right decoder ring, frankly, to crack the thing.
And you had, I mean, there were so many red herrings. I mean, there were letter ciphers, and there were like letter replacement thingies, and all.
Did he open this yet?
it's my own.
So it's.
I know there's a shaman.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, you saw that?
Yeah.
Well, fine.
Yeah, I was fighting with that box. Yeah, and I mean, like, Lorenzo, yeah, it's much more difficult. I thought I would have to wait about 2 weeks and then give a hint, and because it's just like stupidly complex. It took me far longer time to set up that riddle than to do the entire rest of the webpage.
Yeah, but it's a great thing.
And we deeply appreciate the work that you put into it. I mean,
It's amazing.
yeah, it is.
So
Absolutely.
the one that actually solved it first was Dave. So you are the one that gets the honor. I just want to see if I have other egg sitting So in lack of like a proper egg for you, Alexander, you'll at least get to cast like an egg at next Wizards tournament. So you have
That's a sweet card.
you have 2 green mana and a life force.
Okay, now I need to build a green.
Yeah,
A proper egg. A proper egg.
yeah. So that's an alpha egg at least as like a small runner-up prize for
Oh, thank you very much.
for coming at us. Also, we have some sweet cards here. So how about Titania Song?
Oh, I love it.
Oh, is that a Shaman Ben?
Yeah,
card?
Shaman
Shaman
Ben
Ben.
also.
Shaman Ben.
Shaman Ben.
Shaman Ben.
Thank you very much.
Shaman Ben.
Very great stuff.
Well fought, well deserved,
Thank you, sir.
and I think you can probably guess. what you are.
Oh!
Amazing.
So that's Kalinord Altar, Illusionary Mask.
The mask obscures all but anti.
Everything but
Everything but anti.
Is there a pen in the sofa?
Yeah, like here.
Oh my gosh! And so he did a custom background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's his special. No. So that's his special prize. Apart from the, obviously it's great to have Paul the Silver here also. That's a great.
No, it was well.
Riddle Smith invite.
Yeah. No.
And Lorenzo Nolo, welcome to the club. He
Lorenzo,
solved it
yeah,
first last year.
I graciously
Yeah.
accept. I'm in very good company. I'm in very good company with you, Alexander, and
And
Bob Agro.
Alexander is one of the guys who solved it both years.
Yes, both
Wow.
years, last year and this
Yeah, I
year.
didn't even know it was a thing last year.
No, so I think you're the only one who solved both years. If you go to the n00bcon webpage and at the front page and do a view source with command view or something, then you will see a list of the people who solved it, which are a total of 7 guys. The last one solved it 6 weeks ago or something.
Adam Mercado.
Yeah.
Did you win against Marcus?
And
No.
What's the result?
0-2.
0-2. Marcus won.
Yeah.
and Konstantin Plitrin from Russia solved it. So there you have something for the Russians. The Russians are also representing. But yeah,
Thank you.
good round there.
Pleasure.
And now that I also managed to open this one.
Oh,
It's a scary mirror!
Wow.
so check your price.
Whoa!
Oh! Jimmy Cooney booster. And it's a Jimmy Cooney booster and a scary booster.
What is this?
And something really nice from the proper age.
And rage.
The latest game, you need to get it. It's much better. It's new, evolved, CCG. Everybody wants it.
Nice. So you can go back and look at the stream earlier from when I tried to open this.
1995.
And there was this lot of struggling. You know,
The Apocalypse and White Wolf are trademarks of White Wolf Incorporated. There you have it.
Yeah, it's
Upper Deck Company.
latest secret tech.
So I will open these now,
Yeah, okay.
I think, because that's how you do it.
Crack 'em, baby.
Let's see what you get.
So
Maybe you'll find a River Merfolk.
the Jimmy Cooney card. So I think the uncommons are in the end here. Yeah. So Dwarven Catapult.
Actually, a card.
Actually a card. Solid card in Brothers Highlander. Instant. Occasion Priest.
Also a
Drew
card.
Tucker. Drew Tucker art.
Really good.
You don't get much better. And I mean, like, if this would have been legal in at NooBcon, I think it would be like the third best white one drop or something.
Yeah. I played it in Highlander.
Yeah, I mean, it's that ballpark. High Tide.
Drew
Yeah.
Tucker.
Actually, one playable.
Drew Tucker again. Really nice Drew Tucker art. And the card is drafted. Title Flats.
Flats.
Maybe not that good.
No.
If you know what Title Flat
Not
does, you should probably play less Magic, or you're playing with the full Empires.
Scryfall all that shit.
It basically like fucks with blocking non-flying creatures. Night Soil. The
Drew
more
Tucker.
Drew Tucker.
Tucker.
This is a Drew Tucker pack. God pack with the Drew Tucker God. And the overtly Jewish Ithacan money changer.
Oh, it's like the Merchant of Venice, basically.
Yeah. That's kind of sweet card. 0-2, that is 3 damage when it comes into play. So, let's use it. Oh,
Winner from the Nuremberg Festival is the Danish magic artist Jesper Eising.
Wow.
oh, nice. Yeah, a little later. So,
That's something
The
for
Lobster Con armory.
home red.
They
And
signature
Yeah.
card.
Goblin War Drums. Not too shabby. Solid, solid,
Solid.
solid Empires, as I call them.
Nice pack.
Okej, kan vi få Megu på stream? Hej!
I'm Jesper.
Hi Jesper!
Hi, nice
A pleasure.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations, very well played.
Thank you.
So,
When is it gonna happen?
it's 2 rounds left, right? Or is it round 7 now?
Round 6.
Okay, yeah, so 2 rounds left.
2 more rounds.
2 more rounds.
Oh, yeah.
2 rounds,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
You
so
guys
I-
were very efficient.
I can relax.
Oh, you
Yeah.
can relax. Yeah.
You can sit down there for a while if you want, and then I will
Okay,
grab on
I'm
the
gonna
stream.
get my coffee machine.
Yeah.
Yeah, get your coffee, and then I would like to have you on the stream a bit as well. That's super
So
sweet.
where are the playing taking place? Is it in another room?
Yeah, the main tournament's in the other room.
I'm gonna go into house.
Nice. Jesper Acing.
I don't need a badge or anything. We can come and go.
Yeah, you can grab a badge. I think there are NooBcon badges by the Gulch. There's further back.
What?
No, further back. The one.
Alexander Pick gave him a riddle to solve and a chest to open that had a dark pack, a Fallen Empires pack, and a rage pack.
Okay.
Rage!
So is this is
Scarwood
it's
marsh,
a
marsh,
pretty bad goblin though.
marsh goblins.
And I think that I'll just gonna see. I'm not sure where I'm gonna look at this card. Oh! Oh!
Wow!
Just another one.
How did you do that, Pick?
Magic.
Yeah, that's the same. So that means that the rares are in the back. So let's just keep continue. Morse goblins. Oh, this one I
Guys,
really
touch.
play.
It's fine.
Oh, and it's
The misprint?
yeah, it's a
Yeah,
misprint.
good, good. Like half of them are like that.
Yeah. Goblin digging team. Actually, not unplayable card. Better than most Goblin Raiders, which is a
Oh, I
card.
got a shout out. Hey, Jared, how's it going, man?
Land Leeches, a strict upgrade to Hornet Cobra from Legends, which is a 2/1 first strike for the same mana cost. Ashes to Ashes.
Drew Tucker.
When we're talking about Dust to Dust, Drew Tucker. Shout out to Drew. Waterworm, which is maybe underplayed.
It's a one drop.
One drop.
It's like
one-
I played
one
worse
drop.
cards than this.
And Mana Vortex.
Even a value pack.
Let's
done.
build a deck with Mana
Value pack
Vortex.
in the dark.
That's minty, baby.
Yeah.
Well, I
Thank you so much. It's so fun to get a riddle from you,
you,
as
Yeah,
well.
thank you very much for all
You
the
honor
time
us,
you
yeah.
spent on this riddle. It was great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And it's so nice that at least 2 people did it and solved it, because if it was only out there and no one managed to do it, it would be. I mean, that was an option I felt this year, because I mean, it was stupidly hard, right?
I guess you have to work harder next time.
I actually already started. Good.
Here's what you come up with next. So.
All right.
Maybe you missed it.
On to round 6.
Yes. Best of luck. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Can I keep the box?
Fuck, we need a feature.
Yeah, we need. It should be. It should be Domen. Megu.
Megu.
Yep.
Whoever Megu plays against, yeah,
Yep.
sure.
Because we have an announcement.
Announcement. What last name will I find him under?
Domenico Megu Cincinnati.
Mego.
Megu.
Yeah, it's actually on the Cincinnati. He's playing against Roy. That's a good.
Roy Nederland from.
Roy Nayland,
Yeah, isn't that the
Very,
Netherlands?
Roy Nayland is in a very spicy mid-rangey mono black.
Sweet.
Where is he from?
The Netherlands.
Netherlands. Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Roy Netherlands.
Roy Netherlands.
Roy Netherlands versus.
Mike.
Oh, also, I need much more beer, Gordon. Would you?
Magnus,
Yes.
did you realize who won the spot for the top 8?
Yeah, it was some guy who paints. So he's an actual magic artist.
He does magic art, and not uncool magic art.
Okay.
Contemporary stuff for Wizards of the Coast, and he's playing old school because he's been playing since he's a little boy. Growing up to become a magic artist, and now he's playing fucking old school. How cool.
That's pretty sweet.
And he wins and comes to
So if you want to talk, come and sit here, Mark, because the mic doesn't really lend it. So
the cold is here.
so here we have Mark Lanigra from
Good morning.
from Germany, who was a referee for the Wizards tournament yesterday.
Yes,
How did that work out?
it was amazing. One year you play for the rules, and the next year you make the rules. That was quite a big step up. Hi, old school Chris C. Whoever you are, do we know each other?
It's Chris Cooper from UK, who has the
Ah, it's Chris Cooper.
Yeah.
Chris, hi Chris, I
So-
hope to get back to London one day and face you again.
So tell me about the guy who won. So the Urborg Cup, right? So it was a parallel tournament, you know, a sister tournament, as you
Yes.
call it, because there was a lot of people who right now in the Gothenburg weekend, we have like a lot of different old school tournaments. So a few people travel just for Wizards tournament, and some other people travel for pre-modern.
Indeed.
And there were a lot of old school players in the town that didn't have the ability to play at NewCon. So Christian Reinhardt from the Urborg, Switzerland, the Legion Urborg. Christian is a great guy, by the way. One of the greatest guys.
A crazy guy.
Yeah, crazy.
He can drink like crazy and still wake up 5 hours later and
Yeah.
be ready to go.
And so Christian had the idea of like, okay, so I didn't get a new invite this year, so I will host my own tournament. And
why not?
he's like, and I can have like 24 people, and it's like, okay, no, let's expand this because this is escalating. So we started hosting a tournament with like 50 people because that was how many he fitted. And that was so awesome. So I said, okay, so whoever wins the Swiss at the Urborg, they are free to play in the top 18 NewCon instead if they want.
Yes.
So
Instead, they cannot win the Urborg tournament and NoobCon. They have to decide.
Yep.
Do they want to wager it?
Yeah.
And come through with the big fishes?
Yes. So then we just got the guy who won the Swiss at Urborg up here. What was his name again?
Jesper Ising.
Just Rising. Name something that he painted.
He did the updated, what's it called? The Goblin Charbelcher. He did the updated Goblin Charbelcher and stuff like
Super
that.
cool.
It's super cool stuff. He has a nice whimsical way. He does a lot of funny art. I think he also
that's great.
like redid some other old school stuff that he repaints.
Yeah.
And he always pays homage to it. Like in his Charbelcher, there's a goblin throwing stuff into the belcher to fire the cannon. He throws in a Black Lotus, for instance. That's so cool. That's so cool.
Yeah.
So I think he's been playing Magic since he was a little boy, and suddenly Gordon.
I had my beer.
Yeah, I took it.